I had my first boxing fight.
You shoot him, you shoot him. Good power in that. See that? Fuck me.
And let's get into it. So how did this come about? Well, I was on a night out with my mates, and one of my mates said we should do this white collar boxing. We were drunk, and I thought, yep, let's do it. I have no boxing experience, but I knew basically the way I work, I need something to work towards if I need to get fit. If I don't not working towards something, I just won't do it. So I thought, this is good, this is good. So now we're going to go through kind of the training progress, and then I'm going to give the highlights of the fight, and then we're going to react to the full fight as well. So let's rewind. This is through white collar boxing. They give you 8 weeks worth of free training. I did do a little bit of training elsewhere, basically because the white collar boxing was quite far away from me, so I couldn't go to all of them, so I kind of filled them in with a local one. But yeah, let's cut to about 2 months before the fight and get what I look like and how I'm feeling, and then we'll get to the highlights and the reaction of the fight. Alright, so the date is now the 2nd of October. We've had one boxing session with the white collar people, so they get the free training. And I've also had one session with a local gym of mine. Only that, I've been trying to do some form of exercise every single day, whether that's a 5k run, whether that's just a bit of punching on the bag, whether that's football, something along those lines. I've been trying to do something every single day. And I've also very happily stuck to my diet of eating 2,000 or less calories a day. Another big change is something I'm really not proud of, but I did vape quite a lot before this. I've managed to completely stop vaping. I haven't vaped in 2 weeks now. I'll be honest, I am on the snus. If you don't know, it's like nicotine pouches. But I'm already down to like 6 mg, which is really low strength ones. And I'm only having like 1 or 2 a day. All my muscles are aching like fuck. Finding the training, to be honest, very, very difficult to make myself do something every single day. Little weigh-in as well. I started my diet about 3 weeks ago. We only started training about a week ago, but I started my diet 3 weeks ago. We went from 86.6 kilograms and we are now sitting at 83.4 kilograms. So in hindsight, the diet and the training going really well. In my head, I am still shitting myself for the fight. My aim is to get below 80 kilos before this fight. It's October 2nd now, so I've got a month and 21 days before fight night to get to below 80 kilograms, which I think is very reasonable. I'm feeling healthy. I'm feeling a lot more fit just in the space of 2-3 weeks. I know that doesn't sound like much. So yeah, at this point, training is going really well. I started at 87 kilos, well 86, 87, and I actually had my final weigh-in at 77 kilos, making it a 10 kilo loss basically. And I didn't really notice much differences until I started seeing people I haven't seen in a while who were saying how much weight I've lost. But now looking back on it, like the weight I've lost to my face looks like a lot more. I do look a lot healthier, so I'm happy with the weight I come against. But this is the first problem. Basically, we got to find out our opponents on the Tuesday. We're fighting on the Saturday. I weighed in at 77 kilos. We're doing the matchups. And let me just show you who I got up against. Is there anything weird you noticed about that? Because looking back on it, the size difference is crazy. He was about 6 foot, between 6 foot and 6'2", and he looked massive compared to me. Like more muscle, taller, stockier, everything. And I was like, this is my first fight. This could go really bad. And this is where the nerves really kicked in. I was starting to shit it a lot. But saying that, I thought I can't pull out now. I really can't pull out of the fight. I've trained all this way. My friend who was doing it unfortunately got a concussion on the Sunday before that from playing football. So he had to pull out of his fight. I don't know how it worked, but yeah, there must have been around, well, I came out to find it's around an 8 to 10 kilo difference on the fight day, which is crazy. But yeah, I tell you what, I think it's time to get into the highlights of the fight. We're going to show you the highlights first with a bit of music in the background, but then if you want to watch the full fight, we're going to show it after that as well. So I'm going to react to the full fight straight after I show you the highlights. And well, enjoy the highlight fight.
Opponents, boxing in of the blue corner. Please put your hands together. Kai!
The fucking power of that. See that? Fuck me. Second one is one. He's won that. Right, good.
We do have a winner in the blue
Alright, so here is the full fight. For people who are interested, I thought I may as well do a bit at the end. This is like my second time watching it back. Also, I watched it straight after the fight. I was shitting it before. So basically, this is the opponent I'm up against. He was 6'2". Well, I'm 5'9", by the way. He was around 6 to 6'2". He was a lot taller, and he was bigger as well. So he told me he was about 85 kilos. I weighed in at 77. He said he put on a little bit after the weigh-in as well. So it's at least 8 kilo difference here. I mean, you can see the size difference. He's a lot bigger than me. Even he was a really nice guy, by the way. Not that he's probably going to watch this, but if he does, all respect to him. He's really sound with everything. But even he said there's a bit of a mismatch. So I was shitting it. I'll be completely honest. Downstairs, I was shitting it. We walked out to Alt J. Left hand free. Let me move out of the way so you can actually see the full screen here. But yeah, walked out to Alt J. But as soon as I started walking out, I was in the zone. As much as I can be, I was in the zone. Is me getting to the ring now. Trying to listen to what everyone was saying. I think the walkout song banged, you know. But I was in the zone. I was shitting a bit before. As soon as I got in the ring, pretty much ready. We're just going to let this roll out, one big cut. So I kind of talked through my feelings. Plan was, look at the size difference. I thought, when I stood next to him, I was like, Jesus Christ, you're a big man. But yeah, I thought early, I've got to get in early. And I know I do as well. I think I landed some big shots at the start, so we might have to rewind just a little bit, like 10 seconds or something in a second. But yeah, bang. One right hand over, left hook right. I was swinging it. I thought I had him a little bit. I was swinging. I was there. And I landed that one right hook. And my technique just went everywhere. I was like, if you watch all my sparring, I'm usually a very tucked in fighter. And then once I get in, I'll throw like short hooks and so on. But oh my God, as soon as I landed that one, where's my technique gone? Don't get me wrong, it landed. There, bang, there. I thought I had him there. But yeah, I was like, I gotta get back in. Snapping, we're just doing trade for trade. I think I won that trade off. And now it was like, right, I've got to settle in now. I've got to start boxing a little bit, moving around, circling him in. Well, I just knew I just had to keep moving with him. When I'm in, I'm in, and when I'm out, I'm out. I can't ever be in his range, because in his range is not my range. I'm hyped at the moment. I wasn't listening. The coach, you can see him in the corner there. He's just one of the white collar coaches. But look at it here. He's like, calm down, because he knew I was going to gas out. He's completely right. He's telling me to just breathe and chill out, which is he's completely right. He was so sound. All the white collar staff were really sound. But yeah, I thought, right, let's box. Moving around. I don't know what I'm doing with my hands here. I'm usually either a tight guard, but then I thought if I'm moving around, I can kind of keep my hands a little bit lower. But my techniques went out the window. Why am I throwing these overhand rights like I'm never boxed before. Do you know what I mean? Don't get me wrong, we had a couple months of training, but yeah, the right hand over the top was always on. I got caught a bit then. That was my mistake there. 100% my mistake. You can see I went in here, not even like, why have I committed there? And he tagged me a little bit there. They're probably the hardest hits I took all the thing, to be fair. But you'll see here, I'm always going body, feinting the body and always coming up top. And I didn't like throwing the over. I've never thrown an overhand right in sparring like that before. But when I was going body, I just saw his left hand drop every time. Like his left hand's never up. So I thought feint to the body, and we go from there really. But watching back, you know what? Like, I'm not proud of how I boxed. Really not proud. I think I could have boxed a lot better, but I did what I needed to do and what worked. Yeah, so I'm chuffing a bit, I'll be honest. My plan was to stay standing between the rounds until I got knackered, basically, until I got knackered. So yeah, cheers Jason as well for recording it all. You can see the coach telling me, he goes, body over the top, always on. He kept telling me, over the top is always on. I don't like body over the top, but it was working. But looking back, I look a bit knackered, but so does, like, he's tired as well. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm trying to remember to myself. And it's when I stood up for the second round, this is probably the hardest point I had, because I kind of realised, shit, there's still 2 more rounds, and I was chuffing a little bit. I'll be honest, I was chuffing. But we kind of get back in the swing of things, thought, let's get up before the bell goes. Let's be ready, play the mental games a little bit, as much as we can. Stay on my toes, keep moving. My plan was for this round, first half, just to keep moving. Not really throw too much. I'm slipping a little bit. I'm always ducking, but it was working. But I should be ducking and coming back, and I just wasn't. Caught him there with a nice right. Again, I start moving, and my head goes, and I just keep throwing too much. But I'm always slipping, but I'm not following it up, which is something I should be doing. Got caught with a jab there. That's me just sleeping, hands low. What am I doing? That's bad boxing. Like, watching back, that's cringing me out, but yeah, I don't want to talk over too much because I'm sure you guys want to watch, but at the moment I'm feeling alright. The crowd was behind me. That's my family and friends, that is. A girlfriend was getting everyone to cheer me on. I got caught a bit here, got in the corner. I'll be honest, that was bad boxing from me. You can see what happened here. I went in and I've lost my balance on the back here. I lost my balance completely. I managed to clinch up. Don't get me wrong, I think he caught a couple on me. I was never like, shit, I'm rocked. I wasn't like that. But I lost my balance completely. It's bad boxing. Clinched up, I thought, right, I need to... At this point, I thought, shit, I'm losing the round. Looking back on it, probably still about even because I landed a couple at the start. Maybe he's still edging it. I thought, I need something here. But you can tell I'm starting to chuff bad. I'm starting to be knackered. He's a bit more riled up now because he's landed a couple. They're cheering on the other guy's name and then as well. We're moving around though, keep circling. I'm trying to get my breath back, I throw a shit hook here. I was like, what am I doing? I went for it and I thought, I'm nowhere near gonna get it. I'm not making it. If he countered me right there, oh my god, I would have been out. This is where we cook. Hang on, let me. After this throw, in my mind, I was like, I need to win this round. I really need to win this round. And you can see me here now. I was like, right, I need to do something. Have I just skipped accidentally there? But I lock in here. Left hook, right hook, I'm in. He's hit a bit there. Feinted to the body, over the top. And I managed to keep going here. Thing is, so I get standing count here. But they were very... This is correct, by the way. This should be like this for these sort of boxing things. But all the fights, they were very safe with, if someone's like been hit like 3 to 5 times hard, they're going to stop for a standing count. They don't want to see anyone hurt, which I completely understand. It's nothing like professionals where they'll keep going until they're down or they're really rocked. But I was hoping it would let me go for a little bit longer. But then again, safety-wise, yeah. I understand it. It also gave me a nice time to get my breath back because I was slightly knackered. But yeah, standing count's going now. I'm kind of chilling. But the bell went. I didn't understand that. I thought they stopped it from the bell, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't really know boxing too much. This is the first time I'm boxing. But it's so funny watching this back because I can hear all my family talking. And there's a funny part, which I'll insert now with my mate Jason. He's like, "You see the power on that?" It just makes me laugh. I'll cut to it now. But yeah, my boxing coach. Well, not white. It's just a white collar one. But my in my corner, really nice, really good guy, really good guy. The other coach there, you can see, was telling him to keep his hands up. Because I don't feel like I don't think they were talking as much on the other corner, so I think he was just like telling him to keep it, which is completely right. I only had the overhand right on him, really. I do think probably he's a better boxer than me, and obviously a lot bigger. But yeah, that overhand right was just on. But yeah, we're up now. I asked for corner, I was like, did I win that round? He goes, you've got to win the last one if you want to win. But looking back on it, I'm pretty sure I won the first two. But he's telling me that I need to win, obviously, so I try my hardest for the third round, which is the right thing to do. But yeah, I lost a bit of motivation then, getting up. I was like, I need to get locked back in. That's going to be smacking my gloves, a bit cringy, like, but... yeah, we're ready to go. Third round now. Hit him early. Let's go. Always fainting to the body. Always fainting to the body. You see there? That's what I knew. That's when I knew that the right hand was on again. You see me feint this, and his hands just drop here. 3, 2, 1. See what I mean? He pushes out a little bit there. And I remember that was a big point for me. So I remember seeing it and thinking, right, literally all it took was that, and the hands went a little bit. Which is then the following the right there. Hit him a couple. I shouldn't have done that. Okay, let me show you one more time. I'm not proud of this. I'm not proud of this. Basically, he clinched up. I rocked him. Well, I think I rocked him. And he's clinched up. And I got angry and threw him. I shouldn't have thrown him. Like, I'm not proud of myself for that. That's not boxing. That's like... That's MMA. No, but I could have a point deducted for that. Do you know what I mean? So I do really regret that. I shouldn't have done it. I really shouldn't have done it. It's because I thought I've got him here, and then he clinched up and I couldn't get hands out and I got angry and just... to be fair, I wasn't meaning to throw him. I was more meaning to try and spin him off. But then, yeah, I went down with him. So that's my bad. Yeah, I shouldn't be. I'm not proud of it. I'm not proud of it. And I mean, it's my fault as well because it gives him time to get his breath back. Do you know what I mean? Another big overhand right. It was just landing every time. Bit of a trade-off here. Another clinch. We're both getting tired now. He's trying to work in the clinch, and I just thought, just tie it up. Let's just get my breath back here. We're both chuffing. I'm pretty confident I'm winning the fight. Well, looking back at it, I know I am. But at the time, I felt a bit confident. And then, again, another clinch. You see, I could have thrown. See right there, why I'm throwing, like, if the ref, I know the ref just jumped in, but he didn't jump in before. I could have just kept throwing that right hand then, in the clinch, do you know what I mean? But oh well. Oh well. I knew there wasn't long left now. And I'm watching, yeah. But yeah, someone's going to clip that. Not, it's poor for me. I missed that. What am I doing? What am I doing there? But we're both knackered. I'm missing a lot. I'm not getting hit. I'm also not throwing back. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I should have been jabbing a lot more. That check hook, well, the hook was always coming, always hitting. It was just a bit scrappy. Like I heard the ref say break. That's why I turned my back then. By the way, last 10. I thought I won the fight here. Surely I won the fight. As soon as I finish here, oh my god, the respect, the respect. The bell goes. Oh my god, it's like it's one sense of relief. And it's also respect. I was asking the coach if I won. I'll stay quiet for this next bit when they get announced. But yeah, I kept asking him, have I won it? He goes, I'll be surprised if you don't. Obviously they're not really allowed to say because obviously they're running it as well. But yeah. And you could probably hear my girlfriend screaming in a second. But man, look at the size difference. He was tough. He was tough. We won it. We won it. Why is my camera looking like that? A bit better. We won it in the end. Yeah, full respect to him. This is my little moment. Bit cringy, isn't it? Bit cringy. But yeah, that was it. That was it, people. What an experience. If anyone's thinking about doing it, why is this brightness so bad? There we go. If anyone's ever thinking about doing it, honestly, do it. That was win or lose. Also would have been gutted if I lost, but obviously we did win. But the feeling, man, the feeling. Big thanks to everyone who helped me out, the training, everything like that. But yeah, that's the first fight. I'll be back again, hopefully in a couple of months for another fight because I love it so much. And like, comment, subscribe, join KaiKicks Apprentice if you want to learn to resell. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.